Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to Nerd News Today for another toy review and unboxing. And today we got one of Andrea's favorite things ever.
Yeah! It's 90s Wolverine!
Snickety, snickety, snicked, y'all.
Oh god, please don't ever do that again.
Snickety, snickety, okay, I won't.
No.
We've got the Marvel Legends Apocalypse series, and part of that series, of course, is Wolverine, who you're looking at right here, in the 90s Jim Lee style.
Yay!
Marvel Legends has been doing the whole team, in fact, and they're nearly done, I think, at this point, with most of the major characters from the main X team.
I know, they look so good.
Yeah, and so we had to get one of these, at least one of these.
At least one of these.
We're going to probably get more, even though we don't really collect Marvel Legends much on this channel, but the 90s line, I mean, you know, we might start going deep into these.
Oh god, yeah, my wallet can't handle this, but sure, why not? It's awesome.
So this is part of the Apocalypse series. If you see there, we've got some of the Build-A-Figure pieces from him. There are 7 figures in the line, but we're going to show you guys that in a moment, because we're going to switch to the overhead camera to get you better details of all this sweet Wolverine action, bub.
Yay! You can't bub well.
Okay, Bubbarella, you take over then.
Listen, bub. If you're not careful, I'll use his claws up in your face. That'll be a fun sight.
Luckily for you, I've got adamantium-filled cavities.
No, you don't.
I had good insurance for a time. All right, let's switch the cameras, and we'll see you guys in one moment. All right, so we're back now with the overhead camera, and we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends series Wolverine from X-Men. Andrea's very happy about this.
I am way too happy about this.
So on the side, we have a nice illustration of Wolverine, looking like he's clawing through the packaging. Nice illustration.
He's snikting through it.
He's snikting good. And then on the back side, we have ourselves our nice little bio, which I always love. I was looking at some old trading cards, and like they have like a one-sentence bio for a character. So let's see what Hasbro has to say about him.
Razor-sharp claws and an incredible accelerated healing ability make Wolverine a nearly unstoppable threat.
Now in Espanol. Or not.
No,
Okay,
that
fine.
wasn't Espanol.
Well, it's in other languages over here, so you could.
Yeah, no.
Okay, fine. So here's Wolverine with the Phoenix behind him, apparently. The Phoenix is best to sneak up on him and give him a wedgie,
That's
maybe.
not a Phoenix, it's just...
Flameo.
It's not even that, it's just fuzz. It's just, I don't know, magnetic cloud dust or something.
You're just making that up.
I am totally making it up. It's just atmospherics, it's not the Phoenix.
Fine. So, Andrew, why don't you tell us who else is in this line joining Wolverine?
It's actually a really great line.
Yeah.
So you have Wolverine, and then you have Marvel's Magneto and Marvel's Gladiator. I'm not exactly sure why the Marvel Legends line felt the need to call them Marvel's Magneto and Gladiator.
I think it might be a copyright issue with Fox. Because they have the X-Men, and Gladiator must be because of Russell Crowe. Maybe there's like a whole... It must be like
Yeah,
a movie licensing,
that's
I bet.
stupid because, I mean, it's of the Marvel Legends series.
Yeah.
I kind of figured it's self-explanatory.
Yep.
But whatever. Anyway. Oh, and the Build-A-Figure. Marvel's Apocalypse. You know, I mean, it's just... Ugh. Anyway, so you also get Sabretooth because you can't have a Wolverine line without Sabretooth. Storm, which is actually really awesome because it's Mohawk Storm. Multiple Man, which is a little odd for a Wolverine-centric-ish line, but it's still really cool. And one of my favorite girls, Psylocke.
And Psylocke had a variant out there. There was a purple hair Psylocke and a black hair Psylocke.
Ugh, I've seen some of it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd love Psylocke.
And as we mentioned, the Build-A-Figure in this line is Apocalypse.
No. Marvel's Apocalypse.
Right, Marvel's Apocalypse. Very important, folks. So let's go ahead and why don't you open him up, Andrea, since this is your boy here.
This is my boy. And then they did all sorts of horrible things to him in the aughts.
Yes, the aughts.
But yeah, I mean, seriously, what they did to Wolverine once the 2000s came, it's just a travesty. Because, I mean, look at that. Look at my bub. Don't get me wrong, I love Hugh Jackman. Like, seriously, best guy ever for playing Wolverine, but still, all the other stuff.
Did you say Hugh Jackman, or you said Hugh Jackman? Like, you made it like he is the hero.
Hugh Jackman.
Which also sounds terrible.
His name's Hugh Jackman.
Oh, wow, he is the Jackman.
Yes, he is the Jack. Oh, wow, I don't even know what's going on there, but...
So here's the Build-A-Figure pieces, and we're not going to really look at these much because, unfortunately, all you get Wolverine is these stupid cables. Which they did, I'm sure, on purpose, because they know everybody wanted to buy Wolverine single. They weren't going to put anything really important with him.
Yeah.
Which is something that they, Hasbro does a lot. But they know there's a figure that's going to sell. Like, for example, they had a Deadpool a while ago. I think there's actually no Build-A-Figure pieces at all in that Deadpool.
I'm not surprised.
Because they knew everybody wanted to buy that Deadpool.
Yeah.
And they weren't going to care about the stupid Build-A-Figure. But granted, Apocalypse is a really cool Build-A-Figure. Just all you get with him is these cables, which meh.
Though, seriously though, how awesome would it have been to see Hugh Jackman suit up in the yellow and blue?
Yeah, it's disappointing he never did.
That's the dream. One day, I want him and Ryan Reynolds to just continue their feud and do something that way.
Andrea, I'm surprised that we've been talking this long. You haven't torn him out of the box yet.
It's been really hard.
So I have to do it for you, apparently.
Well, I was trying to show some, restraint.
Since when?
Fine, give me the damn figure. You can't have him. Jeez. First things first, let's talk claws. They're a little off, but not the worst.
I gotta tell you, when I was looking to buy Wolverine, he was not hard to find at all. What was hard to find was Wolverine whose claws were straight. This was the straightest I could find out of probably 24 Wolverines.
Yeah, check this out. This is not straight. I get it. It's a flexible plastic, and even now as I'm moving it, it moves way too easily. This one actually scares me because it feels almost broken. It's not, but it's just very loose in there.
Yeah, it looks like they put this together a little bit differently than they have with other Wolverine figures, where...
Ooh, this one's very loose.
Or, yeah, it looks like they were just glued in differently.
Yeah.
And, like, into little notches, I guess you could call them, on his knuckles, maybe?
Yeah.
Which is a little different from how they've done it in the past. So I'm a little concerned about that, too.
Ooh, I don't know what I just did other than flex his chest, but...
Well, it's his first time moving, so he's, he's going to be making all the noises.
Look at that chest joint.
Wow. He's doing some serious crunches there.
I mean, he is pretty flexible.
He's doing V-ups now.
Yeah, right? I kind of wonder. Oh!
Woo!
He's breakdancing.
He is.
I like the... paint smudge right away.
Classic Hasbro. With the paint smudge right on his side there. Which I did not even notice that. I always pay attention to their faces. And usually their bodies are okay.
Well, you can't really see it that well.
Yeah, it's pretty well hidden, to be quite fair. So at least that's a plus.
But still, jeez, that is disappointing. I mean, his face looks really good, to be honest. I mean, I'm not seeing weird paint smudges on him. I mean, I'm seeing little dents here and there, but they're not the worst. Yeah, it doesn't look the worst. I mean, his face looks good. The paint job is not that bad. Couple little smudges. You got something here. Oh, you got some stuff on his back, but this is really the biggest. Yeah, so this is the one that's really the worst.
I'll say what's weird to me is how he has these arms here, and it looks like they're supposed to, I don't know, maybe it looks like to me there's some kind of detail. I'm surprised that they weren't painted, like, with arm hair. Because a lot of Wolverines have had arm hair, at least I'm thinking.
Well, he has the arm hair in there. That's the texture.
That's what I mean. Like, it looks like he has the texture for arm hair, but they didn't paint it.
It almost looks like Cable's arm.
No, I think Cable. Actually,
no. Look at the shoulder.
Yeah, good point. It might be.
It looks a little bit like Cable.
I think this Wolverine is actually a little bit shorter than some of the other Marvel Legends too, which is cool because he should be a little bit shorter.
Right. One thing that I absolutely hate that Marvel's done as the movies have come out is they like adjusting their characters in the comics to the movies instead of keeping it separate. Sorry, that's always pissed me off. I get that Hugh Jackman's a really tall guy, but Wolverine has always been short.
What else really annoying is that right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice to put the quality control stamp right on his leg like that.
Especially when the quality control is kind of crappy.
Yeah. Let's try and swap out the hands of Wolverine now, because that's always a tenuous, frightening thing.
I'm really scared of those hands.
Yeah, honestly, no, I would too. I'd like to come get those hands, but I'm a little afraid to take them out also just because of those claws.
I mean, maybe the other hand you could try? Oh.
Let's see. Let's give it a shot. And hopefully, no, it's actually, they're pretty stiff. So
okay, so then maybe we don't do it.
It might need a little bit of a hot water bath.
Okay,
they're quite stiff.
Yeah, that one's very stiff.
Yeah, you can see here what kind of spare hand we have, which is just the closed fist hand.
It's very cute. They look like little hearts, ready to be destroyed. I'm in a mood today, people. I'm sorry. Wolverine makes me happy and mildly murderous.
On the plus side, Marvel Legends does have really good articulation, and in this case, he has, like, which I love, this extra joint here. So you could actually, like, do stuff like this, and, and the fact that his shoulder pads are also, like, the way they're articulated, like, that's, you can get poses like this now, which you really could not do in the past with a lot of other Wolverine figures.
No, I love that. I do love that.
Yeah, like, these shoulder pads you can see are actually part of his shoulder joint instead of being, like, off to the side or whatever.
Yeah, they don't block it.
Yeah, so this is definitely one of, like, the most movable Wolverines they've made.
Yeah.
That I like.
And to be honest, I mean, I don't hate the chest joint in this. Then again, I don't hate the chest joint in most of the male figures. In the female figures, it's a disaster, but...
Agreed.
It looks really good. And I like how it helps him move.
So overall, I'd give this really pretty good rating, though. I mean, I like Wolverine a lot. Even the little QC issue aside, and the claws being a problem, but I mean, you're going to have a hard time finding Wolverine claws that aren't messed up like this unless you go back to the early 90s, which were harder plastic.
I can handle it being a softer plastic and moving. I cannot. I don't really accept the fact that this is so loose and feels like it's going to pop out at any second.
Yeah, that is
that
a big
part
problem.
I have a problem with. So, I mean, I'd give this a decent rating. I would definitely say this is better, an above average rating, but I wouldn't say it's the best. It's definitely a good figure. And if you're a Wolverine fan or you're a completionist or whatever, you just want it, I'd recommend getting it.
I like it a lot. I mean, I've been waiting for a good Wolverine, an iconic Wolverine, if you will, and I think this falls under that category of iconic Wolverines.
I would say so, too.
So that's our look at the Marvel Legends Wolverine figure by Hasbro.
Sorry, I just need to check out that butt.
Well, there's the butt. All right, well, I'm going to leave Andrew to
Sorry,
check out that butt.
No, I was just noticing it actually has two marks on it.
It does have two little things on its butt. Well, that's unusual.
So, yeah, okay. So, yes, I'm checking out Wolverine's butt.
Well, I think the rating of this figure just went higher, huh?
Meow.
So I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
That's our look at Marvel Legends Wolverine from their Apocalypse Build-A-Figure series.
And this is Wolverine's butt saying, good night, everyone.
This is the worst video we've ever done.
Yeah, totally.
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.